This is the 2023 Chrysler Pacifica Limited. Today, we're going to take a look at some of the features of this vehicle and make a decision as to whether or not it is worth purchasing. With tons of minivans on the market, it's tough to make that decision. I can personally say I rented one of these for a week and absolutely enjoyed it. The space, the luxury, and everything that comes with it was great. And today, we're going to take a look at some of those features. Like most things on the market right now, the key fob is essential. With remote start, power doors, and a power liftgate, you always want to have that key fob on you for ease of access. Stow and go seating can kind of be difficult on some vehicles, but the great thing about the Pacifica is with the press of a button, you can do the left or the right side, or both, and watch your seats fall effortlessly into the floor below. Sometimes getting those seats back up can be just as much of a pain, but no worries here with the Pacifica. Press of a button and both seats come right back up into their previous seating positions. Pretty neat. And then of course, you do have your button here to once again close your liftgate. You may be asking yourself, how much room is in the third row? Well, after pressing this lever and accessing, you can simply slide in, pull your seat back, and be greeted with an ample amount of room. I am personally around 6 feet tall and feel like I have a ton of room back here. You do have some charging ports, as well as reclining seats, along with cup holders. And I did forget to mention you do have the window shades as well. So sit back, relax, get comfortable, take a look around and take it all in. You do also have an air vent above where you can adjust, as well as LED lighting for reading if that's something you would like to do. Once in the second row, you are greeted with climate controls, another LED reading light, automatic windows, obviously you have to have your sunshade, am I right? This model is equipped with heated second row seats. Here you will see your auxiliary, HDMI, and of course your lightning charger. Now I did not hook the rear entertainment up to Wi-Fi, but you do have Fire TV and can play games between the screens in the rear, which is pretty cool to keep everybody occupied on those long family trips. And getting out, simple as pressing a button. Coming to the front door panel, you do have memory seats, along with your power folding mirrors, as well as your normal window controls. The vehicle is loaded with safety features, including the blind spot monitoring system, which will light up this little arrow if a vehicle is alongside you while driving. If you were to walk around the Pacifica, you will notice these little circles on the back bumper and on the front bumper. These are your sensors for your park assist and collision warnings. Coming to the steering wheel, you will notice your Bluetooth controls here, as well as a 4-way D-pad, which will let you select some options on the digital display. Coming over here, you do have your cruise control settings, along with your adaptive cruise control settings as well. Up front on the display, you do have plenty of settings you can go through, which will show you some interesting things about the vehicle, such as tire pressure. It'll show you your radio stations, coolant temperature, transmission temperature, oil pressure, oil life, battery voltage, as well as a ton of other useful information that you can keep up with. A lot of this is carried over from other Stellantis products, so you should be fairly familiar with that. The easy-to-use Uconnect system lets you control your heated seats, ventilated seats, and rear climate control, all with the press of a button. I believe that the Uconnect system is probably one of the easiest to use systems out there, and I've always enjoyed using it. In the media tab, obviously you can control your AM, FM, Sirius XM, and any devices that you may have connected. This vehicle is equipped with the Harman Kardon audio system, so going into the audio settings here, you can change a ton of things to your heart desires to give you the best sound, which is really cool. You can also go to the rear seat here and control all the rear seat entertainment that your passengers may be watching. The navigation system in the Pacifica is really cool. You can do this 2D scheme here, or change it to a more 3D look, which looks pretty cool. Through this tab, you can look for points of interest, such as a charging station, gas stations, any kind of destination that you want to find can be found within this little window here. There's some pretty neat features hidden in the system here. Obviously, you have your Bluetooth, connect your phone here, pretty self-explanatory. Go to the vehicle tab though, and this vehicle is equipped with the surround view camera. So as you can see, you've got a ton of different options here as far as looking at the camera. You see all four sides of your vehicle, which makes parking extremely easy. You can zoom in different views, get a great view of those things around you, which makes it a heck of a lot easier to park your vehicle in those tight spots. Now the fan cam is really cool. Let's say you're going on vacation, you've got a ton of kids in the car, family members, they're screaming, you don't want to take your eyes off the road. You have a camera mounted in the vehicle, you can select any seat and be able to look down and see what's going on without taking your eyes off the road, which is a pretty cool feature instead of turning around. You do also have the third row headrest fold with the press of a button. It makes it really easy to see behind you. Like a lot of Stellantis products now, you do have your dash mounted shifter here. Obviously your backup camera within reverse, all your different drive modes. And what's really cool, if you do not want to use that touchscreen, you have all your features right here, such as your parking assist, your collision warning assists, your lane assist, as well as your auto stop start and traction control. Obviously your hazard lights are right there in the middle, and you can also control all of your climate features from this little panel here. So, don't want to use the screen, you can go old school and do everything like you would on previous vehicles. Coming down below the dash, you do have a Blu-ray player here for your rear entertainment, as well as a couple of charging ports. Looking below, you press open this little area here, if I can get it open. You have a couple of other charging ports here, as well as a wireless charger for your cell phone. Pretty neat to have that on board as well. Like most vehicles, you do get your standard cup holders here in the center console, as well as a couple of more chargers here, place to put some change, and just some standard storage options, which are always great to have as well. This particular Pacifica is equipped with the moonroof, which is great if you're wanting that extra sunlight or wanting the wind in your hair going down the road. Like any other moonroof, you can tilt or open the beginning front section all the way back. Obviously the second section is standard, it's not going to move, but it is great for letting in that extra light during the day, or let's say you're driving at night, the stars are out, the moon's out, really bright sky. It's just a cool feature to have. Like I said, very easy to use, a couple buttons, and your roof is open, or your roof can be closed with a click of a button as well. In conclusion, the Chrysler Pacifica is a great value for the money, with a ton of luxury options, safety, comfort, and just an overall great looking vehicle. It's great for long road trips. It's great for those families that want to go on vacation. It's just a nice vehicle overall. I would highly recommend taking a look at one if you're unsure about buying a minivan, but if I was to buy a minivan, this is the one to buy. I appreciate you guys watching, and if you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below so we can bring more to you. Have a great day.